Hey, what's going on? These are going to be some of my recent Town Hall 13 versus Town Hall 14 and 15 attacks. I'm going to have timestamps in the description, hopefully, so you guys can just jump to whatever you want to see with the percentage as well down there. Going to make it as easy as I can for you guys. Just going to be explaining my thought process through these ones, so hope you guys enjoy. So starting off with attack number one, the first thing you want to do with this strategy is just to look where like the air sweepers are. Send in your blimp where they're not going to get killed very quick and where you're going to get your value that you want. If you know the strategy, there isn't much explaining to do, but if you don't know, on the next one I might explain how to do it a little more. But I go in from the right side here, trying to get the eagle and the town hall down, just as well as anything else in that area. So I just let those super archers and super wizards destroy everything that they can at the beginning. Usually when I get a base to look like this, like a big C, I like to run the king, the queen, and the royal champion at, let's say, like the bottom right or the top, very top, at like one of the points of that C. But on this one I didn't have them, so I just kind of spammed everything in and just hoped for the best. I used my warden ability early just to try to save some balloons. I didn't get that many, but I actually got, I think, every single E-drag in that warden ability, so that was kind of good. Saved them from any damage right off the rip. But now, as you can see, most of the base is kind of gone with a lot of E-dragons left alive. I throw the queen in at the bottom just to kind of funnel them in, but really you just got to let them work at this time and see what they do. So yeah, those E-Dragon, when they get the chain hit, it's pretty much unstoppable for them. So they go through these bases pretty easy when it's all compacted. But this strategy does work on most bases, as you'll see in the video. But yeah, they were just working through here, not much left. But there was no king or royal champion needed for this attack either. Town Hall 13 versus Town Hall 14. So for attack number two, I'm going to explain my blimp thinking process on this one. So slowing it down real quick, we're going to look at the scatter. I don't want it to hit the troops inside, so once it breaks that blimp, I'm going to invisible it right away. Clone, clone, rage, get the next invisible ready. You don't want to put the invisibles on the things you want destroyed. So like that town hall, that eagle, I'm not going to be invisibling them because I want my troops to destroy them. So they're going to go through there, just get as much as they can, and they just do work once you learn that part of it. Another small thing to be aware of is some troops running outside of the invisible. The super wizards don't have as much range as the super archers, so they tend to run off out of the invisible sometimes when there's nothing in range of them. Something you just gotta kind of learn and watch. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes you can watch them, place it where they're running to get a little bit more value. But on this one, I really wasn't thinking to get a 3. There was still like 3 air defenses, 2 infernos, and a scatter shot left. Kind of just spammed everything down. Got some really good zap value on those left side ones, and right side ones they cleared everything because it was too close together. So moving in here, gonna be popping the warden ability as the heroes on the right, they just keep moving down. But things right here, they get really close. All the E-Dragons, they're dropping. These two on the right side are about to die, but right before this one dies, he gets that last zap to destroy the scatter and the air defense. And this one runs away from the single. The king made him survive, so that was good. While they're doing that up there, got the heroes moving in on the bottom, so at this point it was looking pretty good for me. I fully expected a 3-star right here. And if I had a Royal Champion, it would have been a for sure 3-star as well. That Inferno, super low. Warden's going to sacrifice himself for it. E-Drag gets one zap, but that's all he needs to take everything out he needed to. Heroes on the bottom, they're going to be coming in, and that will be the cleanup right there. This one's just a 13v13, so I'm going to have it in 2 times. I'm going to be going in on a base that I designed here actually, trying to counter this strategy. Still doesn't work that well, I guess, but this base got me to Legends actually. Could make a whole video on Town Hall 15's failing on this base. Not failing, but getting a 2-star or a 1-star. But either way, like I said, I like to turn the base into a C. So I'm going to be hitting from one of those points. Going to be trying to get that Inferno down and let the heroes take out this whole side over here. Now from the C shape, it's more of like an L shape. So now that's when I like to put the E-Drags in. The right side is going to be the heroes funneling, and then the left side is going to be the E-Drags coming down and trying to take everything out in their path. This attack, it doesn't have the Royal Champion either, so to take that into account, but either way, this attack really gets the job done no matter what base. The one counter is kind of like really spread out bases, but even then, with super archers just in the blimp, you could still get pretty good value just on about any base. I think when I'm Town Hall 14, it'll be easier with the pets and upgraded troops and all that. But next up is just some honorable mentions. This one is also just going to be in 2 times because it should have been a 3-star, but it wasn't because I didn't have all of my heroes, as you'll see in the end how close it gets. But you see the C shape really forming on this one. If I had all my heroes, I would have attacked this differently, but I kind of just spammed everything in the bottom. I don't think I expected to get the 3-star on this one. I used the Warden ability early on this one to keep the balloons alive, get an Inferno and a air defense down out of it, so that was worth it. The hero's going to be moving up on the left side here with a couple E-Drags getting some chains, but they're going to be falling short soon, taking some damage slowly, and that Inferno tower is soon going to be locking onto them, as well as that big bomb blowing them up. So 1 E-Drag left, and that was it. If I had my King or Royal Champion, it would have been a 3-star. This one took place in CWL. I was the number 8 and this was their number 1. Kind of a mismatch on this war, so I decided to hit up, trying to get the 2, allowing our number 1 to hit down. But as you see here, spell coming in right in time, got super lucky on that. Clone, the rage, everything going in now. Dropped that invisible maybe like a second early, but I just wanted to be safe. I was going for the Eagle, the Town Hall, and the Monolith. CC is a bonus, so we're just going to let them do their thing. Slowed that down just to show how close it was there, but either way, they're alive, they're thriving, they're killing everything they can. This one, I wasn't really sure if I should go for the bottom and get that Eagle out early or the top and try to get this Monolith because I didn't get it down. Gonna use that Baby Dragon to kill their CC because it was super low. Just gonna let these heroes go up top, and I decided to go from the bottom with my E-Drags in the full push after that air defense went down up there. Gonna be spreading them out. Tried to get a nice spread on this one. Thought it would be a good thing just because of how much stuff was still on the right. I think if I possibly sent my Royal Champion to the top with my King and Queen, it maybe would have turned out differently. Kind of disappointed in how this one's going to end, as you guys are going to find out, but everything just starts fading away, but we still have some troops getting some nice chain damage. This one on the top getting some really good damage out. Gonna be getting that air defense without even getting touched by it. And the ones in the middle, they're gonna be slowly getting burned to death by the Inferno. But the one on the top is still gonna cook. This Inferno is just killing all of them. I don't even think it's gonna go down. So yeah, that one is still standing, and this E-Drag just gets some more damage out for me. I think if I sent that Royal Champ from the top, possibly could have been a 3 on a Town Hall 13 versus 15. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day.